Hey, did you just install something in my USB drive? Or my HDMI port? Or did
baby,
you
what's
plug
going
something
on?
in my headphone jack? It's time for Tech Talk.
It is.
The Tick and Professor Show.
It's time for Tech Talk. So, one of the most important things in the world happened this week for me.
In the world?
And yeah, for me, in the technology
Okay.
world.
Gotcha,
And it is Dream Warrior. Oh, no. It is the Raspberry Pi 2W02.
Nice.
W. So for anybody out there, the Raspberry Pi is a tiny, tiny computer that I talk about all the time. But the funny thing about the Zero is I own probably the most Pis out of all the Pis I own of the Zero. And do you know why I own so many, Professor?
It was a buy one, get one free?
Oh, that's a great answer. No, they're cheap. And I'm cheap.
Oh.
So I can afford them. They literally, when I would go to Micro Center, I could buy one for $5. And I could buy 7 of these for the cost of a single Raspberry Pi regular kind. So I own quite a lot of the other one. Now, this is their upgraded version. And what they've done is they've put a faster processor on it. And they have stacked the memory. Like, it's weird. They actually stacked it like on top of itself. And when you take an X-ray of it, they did something cute. It's got a little raspberry. You can see a little raspberry when you take an X-ray of it.
That's cool.
And the reason that I like it is because at the far end, do you see that little white thing at the far end? You can connect a camera to it. And so they make these really cool cases that go with it too. And they've kept the exact same form factor. So when I buy these, I can upgrade my old ones and I can put this in it. And if you didn't already know, this camera that you're looking at, that's a Raspberry Pi camera. It's an HQ camera. I don't have it hooked up to a Pi Zero, but that is the plan for the one that's right here. I'm going to take this big camera, this ginormous camera, and I'm going to connect it to a computer that's the size of a piece of gum. I mean, it is literally that tiny. That's how small it is.
We should get sponsored by Raspberry Pi because we talk about them like every single week.
Yeah, well, the problem with that is that they are a not-for-profit organization.
Well,
so
then
sponsorship would be hilarious. It's like we're going to give you $0 because all the money.
No. They pay us by giving you Raspberry Pis.
Oh wow, that would be awesome. That'd be super awesome.
Yeah, that's how we get paid. You're like, we don't get money, but I'm swimming in Raspberry Pi.
What's funny is I'm already swimming in them, but yeah, I would dig that. And then if I was to say Bullseye to you, what would that mean?
Barbecue sauce?
Barbecue sauce. I like that answer a lot. It's not quite right, but I love that answer. Bullseye in the Linux world was the code name for an operating system because they use all of Pixar characters. So this is Bullseye on screen.
Gotcha.
And the Raspberry Pi, speaking of Raspberry Pis, because that's all we're talking about right now, they came out with a new operating system this week. Bullseye, new version of Raspberry Pi operating system. There's good news and bad news, though, Professor. You ready for the bad news?
Yes.
They got rid of the way that I control my camera.
Oh, no.
In Linux terms, it was depreciated. That basically means they got rid of it. You're able to put it back on there, but I'm sad. Tear. I'm still going to be using my setup, though, and I just won't upgrade. It's that easy. That easy. Two more quick things. I did not talk about it last week, and I should have, because remember how we were talking about meta last week? Meta.
Yes.
Not world peace. Meta, not world peace. Most important thing that happened last week, and I should have talked about it last week, but I was all meta'd out. Meta just freaked me out last week.
Meta.
They're removing the Facebook login. You don't have to log in with Facebook anymore. So before you were required with the Oculus to have a Facebook account, got rid of that requirement. And that's going to make a lot of people happy. I literally saw a mass exodus from the Oculus platform.
I believe it. Yeah, and everybody was just like, peace out. See you later.
They were like, okay, time to buy a Vive. time to buy that Steam one. And they bought anything they could, but they got away from Facebook. And the problem is that the Facebook one is the least expensive as far as entry-level products. And do you remember last week when you brought up NFTs? Because we talked about...
yes, because McRibs.
The McRib NFT. This was the weirdest
I'm hungry
story.
and I don't want a McRib.
No. I could be starving and I don't want a McRib. I'll just be honest. It's the worst sandwich ever.
Okay, so if it was Saw and the guy got me and I'm handcuffed and the only way to get out of the handcuffs was to eat a McRib, I might be there for a while contemplating. No, I unfortunately have to agree. Now, you hear, that's the thing, though. I used to get tricked by the McRib all the time because in my head, I thought I liked it. And then I buy it, I eat it, and then I hate it. And I've told you this, the marketing is excellent on it. So what they do is they get that impulse buy. You buy it, you eat it, you hate it, then they make it go away. And then it comes back. Right. And the hype train makes you go, oh my gosh, I remember that thing. But you don't remember why. You buy it, you eat it, and then you go, I remember why. I hate it. So, McDonald's, if you want to sponsor us, I love your McFlurry that you can never get because the ice cream machines are down. Here's the NFT news. Ooh, Globetrotters.
Yes.
Snoop Dogg?
Yes. Snoop Dogg joins the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh.
I didn't even think this stupid was possible. I'm okay. Everything's fine.
Oh my God. That's why I have that button.
It's true. Harlem Globetrotters ball. I was just trying to point at the ball. That's all I was trying to do. Lazy Susan took out the whole show.
Oh my God. That was so good.
Well, now I'll just have to take video and show the Lazy Susan, and they'll have to figure it out from there because I'm not rebuilding it. I'll just pick whatever's on the ground.
Or just take a picture of what's there and just be like...
Guess everything that was here at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, if you come close, then...
Yeah, you're close. So, I don't even have any... I need a drink after that. So Snoop Dogg is part of...
You should have only had one.
I know.
You used two packets.
It's 2 packets. This is what happens.
That's what happens. Your depth perception.
So, the thing that got me was it's an NFT sitcom. It's the first ever NFT sitcom. So Snoop Dogg and the Harlem Globetrotters are in a NFT sitcom. So do you only get to watch the sitcom if you buy the NFT? Like, I didn't actually read the story. I just was blown away by the whole concept. Like, what?
I would think so. You have to buy it.
Yes. It's sort of like you have to have Apple TV to watch all the cool Apple TV stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And there is some cool Apple TV stuff, I will tell you. And since you're a fan of The Office, I've heard that show with... I'm going to get it wrong. Let me see if I can find it. Apple TV lineup only.
I like the way the emojis don't work in our comments.
No, not at all. Emoji death. Emoji bad. But I can give you the other button back. There you go. You can turn that on and off as necessary. There you go.
Okay. There you go.
Yes! So what is the name of that one? Oh, Apple TV lineup.
You mean that soccer? No, was it the soccer show?
I think it's a sports show. I don't know if is it soccer?
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
I forget the name. It won a whole bunch of awards, but yeah,
there it is.
No,
there it is.
If I was gonna do Apple TV, I would only do it for 2 reasons. That site one with Jason Momoa, C or whatever, and then Tom Hanks is coming out with a new sci-fi movie on it.
Oh, that sounds good too. That sounds
good. He builds a robot.
Foundation looks really good, by the way. The morning show, it's okay. What is Truth Be Told? No. Ted Lasso. It was going to kill me if I didn't find it. But they say that show is right up your alley. That's why I keep pointing it out to you.
Thanks for watching this segment of the TP Show.